Welcome to my channel. Have you ever learned hundreds of English words, but still couldn't speak a full sentence? You sit down, you study vocabulary, you even write things down, but when it's time to speak, your mind goes blank. Someone asks you a simple question, "Where are you from?" or "What do you do?" And suddenly, you freeze. Not because you don't know the words, but because you don't know how to connect them. You feel stuck and frustrated. If that sounds like you, you're not alone. Thousands of learners around the world feel exactly the same way. But here's the truth. Speaking fluent English sentences is not about knowing more words. It's about using the words you already know in the right way. And today, I'll show you how to do that. This video is for absolute beginners. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need to memorize a long list of verbs or tenses. You don't even need to speak fast. You just need a system. A simple way to start building real, useful English sentences that you can use in daily life right away. I'll walk you through 6 powerful chapters, step by step, where you'll learn to think in English. Use sentence patterns, practice at home, and build your fluency slowly, confidently, and clearly. No pressure, no tests, just real English that works. So stay with me till the end. Don't skip ahead. This one lesson might completely change the way you think about speaking. And maybe it will give you the confidence to say your next full English sentence out loud, fluently, and with a smile. Chapter 1. Why you can't speak sentences, even if you know the words. Let me tell you something that might surprise you. The number one reason most English learners struggle to speak full sentences is not because of vocabulary. It's not because of grammar. It's because they're learning in pieces, not in patterns. Let's say you know 500 English words. Great. You might know eat, food, I, like, pizza. But now someone asks you, "What do you like to eat?" And suddenly, your brain goes, "I like eat pizza? I like pizza eat I pizza." It gets confusing. You feel nervous. You stop speaking. Why? Because knowing words is not the same as knowing how to build a sentence. Fluency isn't about words. It's about how those words connect. Now, this is a big shift in mindset. Most learners are taught like this. First, learn vocabulary. Then, learn grammar. Then, maybe speak. But that method is slow. It's frustrating. And for many people, it doesn't work. Here's a better way to think about it. Think in sentence blocks, not in single words. Think in ideas, not in grammar rules. Let me explain. When native speakers talk, they don't think, I need a subject. Then I need a verb. Then I need an object. No, they think in quick, full patterns, like, I'm going to, do you wanna, I don't know if, I think it's, can you help me? These are sentence frames. We call them chunks or patterns. They are the real building blocks of fluent speaking. Let's take one. I'm going to, you can use this for so many things. I'm going to eat. I'm going to study. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to visit my friend. I'm going to practice English every day. Just one frame. And now you have 100 ways to speak with it. You're not just memorizing vocabulary. You're building real sentences. Now here's the problem. Most learners try to translate from their own language into English. They think the sentence in their language, then try to find English words for it. But that's slow. It breaks the flow. And often, the word order is wrong. Let me give you an example. In some languages, you might say something like, I pizza like. But in English, we say, I like pizza. So if you try to translate directly, it doesn't work. You feel stuck. That's why you must learn to think in English sentence patterns. You don't need to know every rule. You just need to practice using the patterns that native speakers use every day. Here's another example. Let's say you learn this frame. Can I ask you? You can use it in real life so easily. Can I ask you something? Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you where the station is? Can I ask you what time it is? Now you're not just saying random words. You're speaking in real, full, fluent sentences. And the best part? You don't need to study long grammar lessons. You don't need to know every tense. You just need to learn the pattern and practice it out loud. Say it again and again, even when you're alone. Say it until it becomes natural. That's how native speakers learned, by hearing and repeating real sentence patterns from childhood. Now let's go back to our main point. If you know English words but still can't speak in full sentences, it's not your fault. You were probably learning the wrong way. But now, you know a better way. From today, stop thinking word by word. Start thinking thought by thought. Fluency isn't fast. Fluency is connected. Fluency is when your words flow together in a natural, clear, and confident way. And yes, you can learn this. Not in years. Not even in months. If you follow the steps in this video, and you practice a little each day, you'll see real results, fast. In the next chapter, I'll show you the exact patterns and sentence blocks you can start using right now. These are the same ones native speakers use every day, and they're simple enough for beginners. You'll start speaking full sentences before you even realize it. Chapter 2. Mastering Sentence Patterns. The Secret to Speaking Without Thinking. In Chapter 1, we talked about the biggest mistake most learners make, thinking in words instead of thoughts. You learned that knowing vocabulary is not enough. You need to connect words into full sentences, real, natural sentences. But now you might ask, okay, but how do I do that? How do I build sentences if I'm just a beginner? Here's the answer. You don't need to build each sentence from zero. You need to use what I call sentence patterns, also known as sentence blocks. These are short, simple structures that native speakers use again and again, every day, without thinking. And once you learn them, you can speak without thinking too. Let me show you what I mean. Think about this sentence. I want to. This is a powerful sentence starter. Why? Because you can use it for hundreds of things. Watch how it works. I want to eat. I want to sleep. I want to learn English. I want to go home. I want to make new friends. I want to speak better English. I want to visit my cousin. I want to watch a movie. Do you see what's happening here? We're not changing the structure. We're only changing the last word or phrase. That means you don't have to build a sentence every time. You're not sitting there thinking, how do I say this in English? You already have the pattern. You just plug in a new idea. Now let's try another one. I need to, same idea. Watch this. I need to study. I need to call my mom. I need to buy some food. I need to go to the bank. I need to learn more vocabulary. I need to fix my phone. One pattern, many uses. And when you say it enough times, it becomes automatic. That's the secret. Fluency is not magic. It's repetition. You say the same pattern again and again, until your brain doesn't have to think about it anymore. Just like walking or riding a bicycle, it becomes natural. Let's do one more. I'm trying to. This one is useful for beginners because it shows effort. Even if you make mistakes, you're trying. It's honest. It's real. I'm trying to speak English. I'm trying to wake up early. I'm trying to read more. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to stay focused. I'm trying to listen carefully. Again, the structure stays the same. Only the end changes. Here's one more powerful pattern. I don't know how to. Perfect for beginners. Use it to ask for help or explain your challenge. I don't know how to speak fluently. I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to drive. I don't know how to use this app. I don't know how to answer this question. I don't know how to explain it. Now imagine this. You take just one of these sentence blocks. Let's say, I want to. And you practice 10 new sentences every day. I want to learn. I want to travel. I want to help people. I want to improve. I want to eat ice cream. After 1 week, you've said 70 sentences. After 1 month, your brain is used to this sentence. You don't think, you just speak. That's fluency. So how do you start? Here's what I suggest. Choose one sentence pattern per day. Pick one like, I need to, or I'm trying to say it out loud. Not just in your head. Speak it. Say 5 to 10 different endings using the same structure. Repeat the pattern with real emotion. Don't just say, I want to eat. Say, I want to eat. I'm really hungry. Make it real. Make it feel like your life. Record yourself. Use your phone. Listen to your pronunciation. Check your speed. Each time you say it, you'll sound a little more fluent and more confident. Create a routine. Every day, one new pattern. That's it. Just one. No pressure. But do it every day. Remember, you don't need 10,000 words to speak. You need 10 powerful patterns, and you can go far. The best speakers in the world use simple, clear language. They don't use complicated grammar. They use strong, confident patterns again and again. Now it's your turn. Practice today's patterns. I want to. I need to. I'm trying to. I don't know how to. Say them. Own them. Use them in your real life. In the next chapter, we'll go one step deeper. I'll show you why you don't need to speak fast and how speaking slowly can actually make you sound more fluent, more confident, and more natural. Let's talk about the real rhythm of English Chapter 3. The power of speaking slowly. How to sound fluent, not fast. Let's talk about one of the biggest misunderstandings in English learning. Most learners believe that to sound fluent, they need to speak fast. They watch movies or listen to native speakers, and they think, wow, they speak so fast. I can't do that. I'll never be fluent. But here's the truth. Fluency is not about speed. It's about clarity. It's about connection. It's about confidence. And today, I want to help you slow down in a good way. Because when you try to speak fast before you're ready, bad things happen. You make more mistakes. You forget words. You feel pressure. You panic. And very often, you stop talking completely. You may even say this to yourself. I can understand, but I can't speak. But the real reason is you're trying to speak too fast. Now, let me tell you a secret. Even native speakers, yes, even Americans or British speakers, they don't speak fast all the time. In fact, the most powerful speakers speak slowly and clearly. Watch any interview with someone confident. Listen to a good teacher. Watch a public speaker. They don't rush. They pause. They breathe. They think as they speak. So why should you rush? You're not in a race. You're in a conversation. Speaking slowly is not a weakness. It's a skill. When you speak slowly, you have time to think. You sound more confident. People understand you better. And most important, you relax. Let me give you an example. Listen to this fast sentence. I wanna go to the movies but haven't decided yet. Now listen to the slow version. I wanna go to the movies, but I haven't decided yet. Which one is easier to understand? Of course, the second one. And here's the best part. You can learn this style. How? By using 3 simple tools: rhythm, pause, and stress. Let's break these down very simply. Rhythm means the natural beat of the sentence. In English, Some words are strong and some are soft. Let's take this sentence. I'm going to the market. We don't say each word with equal force. We say, I'm going to the market. The beat is da-dieta-da-dieta. You don't need to understand music. You just need to feel the flow. Try clapping while you speak, or tapping your hand. It helps your mouth and brain find the rhythm. Pause means stopping, just for a moment. After an idea, take a breath. Like this. I'm learning English because I want a better job. Pause between ideas. Don't rush through. Give your brain and your listener a small break. You sound calmer, smarter, and more fluent instantly. Stress means making one word stronger in a sentence. It's the most important word, the one with meaning. Example, I really like this movie. Not, I really like this movie. That would mean, I don't like the others. Stress changes the meaning. It adds feeling. And again, it makes your sentence feel natural. Now, how do you practice all this? There's one technique that works like magic, and I teach it to all my students. It's called shadowing. Shadowing means listen to a native speaker, pause, then repeat the same sentence, same speed, same rhythm, same emotion. It's like copying a voice, like an actor. You're not just practicing words. You're practicing delivery, how the words come out, where to pause, what to stress. Start with easy sentences from YouTube, podcasts, or even this video. Just 10 minutes a day is enough. Choose one sentence. Play it. Pause. Say it aloud. Again and again. After a few days, your brain will start to copy the flow automatically. You'll stop translating. You'll start speaking. And when you do speak, you'll speak with calm, clear confidence. Not fast, but strong. Here's the takeaway from this chapter. Fluent speakers speak clearly, not quickly. You don't need speed. You need rhythm, pause, and stress. You need time to think, and you need to enjoy the process. So take a deep breath, slow down, and speak like a real communicator. Someone who knows what they want to say and says it with confidence. In the next chapter, I'll show you something that surprises a lot of learners. How to practice speaking even when you're alone. Yes, you can build fluency without a partner, and I'll teach you how. Chapter 4. How to practice alone and still get fluent conversations. Many learners believe that they need a native speaker or a teacher to practice speaking English. They say, I don't have anyone to talk to, so I can't improve. But that's not true. Yes, conversations help. But here's the truth. You can become fluent even if you practice alone. In fact, some of the most successful English speakers started alone. They didn't wait. They didn't make excuses. They created practice by themselves. And in this chapter, I'll show you how you can do the same. Now, I want you to remember something important. Speaking is a physical skill, like dancing, like singing, like sports. You don't get fluent by just reading. You don't get fluent by just watching videos. You get fluent by speaking, moving your mouth, forming sentences, hearing your own voice. So let's look at how you can practice that, even when you're completely alone. Talk to yourself in English, yes. Talk to yourself. Out loud. Every day. You might feel silly at first. That's okay. It's just you and your voice. Start with simple things. When you wake up, say, I'm brushing my teeth now. I'm making coffee. I'm going to check my messages. Describe your actions, your plans, your day. Later, when you're walking or cooking or relaxing, say, I'm tired today. I need to clean my room. I want to watch something funny. The goal is to think in sentences, not single words. Even 5 minutes of this every day trains your brain to build full, fluent thoughts in real time. Expand your sentences. This is a powerful technique I call speak and expand. Start with a short, simple sentence. I'm tired. Now add one more detail. I'm tired because I slept late. Now add one more. I'm tired because I slept late last night. I was watching a movie. Now one more. I'm tired because I slept late last night. I was watching a movie, and I didn't realize it was already 2 a.m. Do you see the magic? From one short sentence, you created a full, natural paragraph. This is how real conversations work. You don't just say one sentence. You add to it. You explain. You tell more. Practice this every day with different topics. I'm hungry. I'm hungry because I skipped lunch. I'm hungry because I skipped lunch. I was so busy working, I forgot to eat. I'm learning English. I'm learning English because I want a better job. I'm learning English because I want a better job in a different country. This is how you grow fluency, sentence by sentence. Record yourself. Take your phone. Open the voice recorder. Press record. Now speak for 1 minute. Talk about your day. Talk about what you ate. Talk about your goals. Then stop. And listen. Yes, listen to yourself. This helps you hear your voice, notice your pronunciation, and track your progress. At first, you may not like how you sound. That's normal. Everyone feels that way. But over time, you'll notice something amazing. You'll start to sound more fluent. Even if you just do 1 minute a day, this builds confidence. And you can compare recordings after 1 week, 1 month, and see how far you've come. Practice conversations. Without a partner, you don't have a speaking partner? No problem. Be both people. It sounds strange, but it works. Create a mini dialogue. Speak both sides of the conversation. Like this. A. Hi, how are you? B. I'm good, thanks. And you? A. I'm doing well. What are you doing today? B. I'm going to the market. I need to buy some vegetables. You can write it first, or just speak freely. This trains your brain to expect questions and to respond naturally. You can even imagine you're ordering food, asking for directions, or making small talk at a party. You're creating real speaking experiences with no pressure, no fear. Use mirrors. Stand in front of a mirror. Look at yourself. Smile. Speak clearly. Watch your face. Say, hello, how are you? My name is your name. I'm learning English because I want to travel. I'm proud of myself. Why the mirror? Because when you see yourself speak, you connect with your words. You also become more aware of your body, your expressions, your voice. This builds confidence. This builds comfort. Soon, speaking English will feel like speaking your own language. So here's the truth again. You don't need a partner to practice. You just need a plan. Talk to yourself. Expand your sentences. Record your voice. Play both sides of a conversation. Use a mirror. These simple tools are free. They're easy. And they work. And if you do them daily, even for just 10 minutes, your fluency will grow faster than you think. In the next chapter, we'll build on this. You'll learn one of the most powerful tools in English speaking, how to build full, fluent answers from simple questions. Get ready. Chapter 5 is going to change the way you think about conversations. Chapter 5. Building sentences from questions. The fluency shortcut most learners miss. There's a very simple truth about speaking English, and it can change the way you learn. Here it is. Most English conversations are made of questions and answers. That's it. Everyday English, whether it's at work, in a shop, online, or at a party, is just someone asking a question and someone answering. Think about it. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do? What did you eat today? How was your weekend? Do you like music? What are your plans? This is the real English people speak. Not academic grammar. Not textbook essays. Just simple, natural questions and real answers. So in this chapter, we flip the way most learners study. Don't just memorize long sentences. Learn how to answer questions. Because once you can answer one question well, you can start a real conversation. You can keep it going. And you can sound fluent, even with basic vocabulary. Let me show you how. Let's take the question, what do you do? The short answer is, I'm a student. Good. But now let's build. I'm a student, and I'm learning English online. Now it's longer. I'm a student, and I'm learning English online because I want to travel. Now it's even better. I'm a student, and I'm learning English online because I want to travel to Canada next year and study business. You just made a full paragraph, starting from one short question. That's what fluency really is, building from small pieces. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to add a little more to each answer. Let's try more examples. Question, what do you like to eat? Short answer, I like rice. Better, I like rice and chicken. Stronger, I like rice and chicken. I eat it almost every day. Even better, I like rice and chicken. I eat it almost every day because it's easy to cook. And it reminds me of home. You're telling a story now. You're painting a picture. And the best part? You're not just answering the question. You're starting a conversation. Because when you give more than one sentence, the other person will ask more. They'll say, oh, you like to cook? What else do you make? That's how real speaking happens. Let's try another one. Question, do you like music? Simple answer, yes, I do. Stronger, yes, I like pop music. More fluent, yes, I like pop music. I listen to it when I study. Even more, yes, I like pop music. I listen to it when I study because it helps me relax. My favorite singer is Taylor Swift. That's 4 full sentences from one question. And if you do this every day, your brain will start to connect thoughts automatically. No translating, no stress, just smooth, flowing English. Now here's the second part of the secret. Don't only answer questions. Learn to ask them too. When you ask questions, you create real connection. And even better, when you ask a question, the other person does the talking. That gives you time to relax, listen, and then reply. So let's learn some simple question patterns you can use every day. What do you think about? Have you ever? Do you like? What kind of do you enjoy? Where did you? Why do you? These question frames are simple, but they're powerful. Let's say you meet someone new. You can ask, what do you do? Do you like your job? What do you usually do on weekends? Have you ever traveled abroad? What's your favorite food? Now you're not just practicing grammar. You're creating a real conversation. Here's how to practice this at home. Choose 3 questions per day. Start with easy ones. Answer them out loud, 3 times each. Each time, add more details. Make the answer longer. Record your answers. Listen, then try to say them again, but smoother. Flip the question. Now ask the question. Imagine the answer someone might give. Try to respond to their answer. It's like doing a conversation with yourself, but it's very powerful. Every day, you're not just learning sentences. You're learning conversation flow. You're learning how to answer clearly, add details, ask questions, build connection. And that's what fluency really means. So remember, don't just memorize English, respond to it. Practice questions and build longer answers. Practice asking questions and continue the conversation. Add one more sentence every time you speak. This is one of the biggest shortcuts to fluency, and it works, even for beginners. In the final chapter, I'll show you how to put all of this together in one simple daily routine, a 10-minute fluency plan you can use every day. Chapter 6, Daily Speaking Routine. How to build your fluency in just 10 minutes a day. So now you've learned the truth about speaking fluent English. It's not about knowing thousands of words. It's not about grammar rules. It's not about speaking fast. It's about building sentences. It's about using patterns. It's about connecting ideas, one thought at a time. And now, in this final chapter, I'll show you how to put everything into one simple routine. You don't need 2 hours a day. You don't need a private teacher. You just need 10 minutes a day. Yes, that's all. 10 focused minutes every day will build your fluency step by step. Let's break it down. Minute 1 to 2. Repeat sentence patterns. Start with sentence blocks, the ones we learned in Chapter 2. For example, I want to, I'm trying to, I don't know how to. Can I? Say them out loud again and again. Don't think. Don't translate. Just speak. I want to eat. I want to study. I want to speak English with confidence. Then switch to another one. I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to learn faster. I'm trying to build my fluency. Repeating these every day makes them automatic in your mouth and brain. It's like training a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Minute 3 to 4. Answer simple questions. Pick 2 to 3 easy questions like, what do you do? Do you like music? What are your hobbies? Now answer each question out loud. Not just one sentence. Build a small paragraph. For example, I'm a student. I study online. I want to improve my English so I can study abroad. Or, I like music. I listen to it every day while I work. My favorite singer is Ed Sheeran. It's okay to make mistakes. That's how you grow. Just speak and try to add a little more each time. Minute 5 to 6. Expand your sentences. Now take one sentence and make it bigger. Let's say you start with, I'm tired. Now expand. I'm tired because I didn't sleep well. I'm tired because I stayed up late watching a movie. I'm tired, but I still want to practice my English today. Do this with any simple sentence. Add details. Add reasons. Add time, place, feelings. Like this, I ate rice. I ate rice for lunch. I ate rice and vegetables for lunch at 2 o'clock because I was hungry. This trains your brain to speak in full ideas, not just fragments. Minute 7 to 8. Describe your day or plans. Now talk about your life. Tell the story of your day or your plan for tomorrow. What did you do today? What time did you wake up? What did you eat? Who did you meet? What are you going to do later? For example, today, I woke up at 8 a.m. I made breakfast, eggs and bread. Then I studied English for 30 minutes. Later, I will visit my friend and drink tea. Or, tomorrow, I have class. I will go to the library. I want to finish my homework and practice English. This is the real fluency. Talking about your own life in simple, clear English. Minute 9 to 10. Shadow a real sentence now. Play a short clip from a YouTube video, podcast, or movie. Listen to one sentence at a time. Then pause and repeat it exactly. Match the sound. Match the rhythm. Match the stress. It's okay to rewind and try again. Do it 2 to 3 times if you need. You can use English learning videos or even short scenes from movies with subtitles. This shadowing practice improves your pronunciation, your flow, and your confidence. You're learning not just what to say, but how to say it like a native speaker. And that's it. Just 10 minutes. 10 minutes where you build sentence patterns, answer real questions. Expand your thoughts, describe your day, shadow fluent speech. If you do this every day, your progress will surprise you. At first, it may feel slow, but in a few weeks, your sentences will grow. Your voice will feel stronger. You'll stop freezing. You'll start speaking. And best of all, it won't feel scary anymore. It will feel natural, normal, even exciting. Here's what I want you to remember. Fluency is not a gift. It's a skill. You don't need perfect English. You need real, daily practice. Mistakes are not the end. They're the beginning. Your job is not to be fast. Your job is to be clear and confident. This routine is your tool. This video is your guide. But the daily effort? That's yours. You don't have to be the best. You just have to show up. Every day, for 10 minutes. Call to action after Chapter 6. If this video helped you, give it a like. And if you're ready to speak full English sentences every day, comment below. I'm starting today. I'll reply and cheer you on. And don't forget to subscribe for more real English lessons that don't just teach. They transform the way you learn. Because fluency isn't magic. It's movement. And it starts with you, one sentence at a time. If this video helped you, give it a like. It really supports the channel and helps more learners like you. And if you're ready to stop memorizing words and start speaking real English sentences, then comment below. I'm speaking now. I'll read every comment and reply to cheer you on. Because this journey is easier when you have someone in your corner. And don't forget to subscribe for more real, simple, and powerful English lessons that actually work. Lessons that don't just teach you English, but help you use it. Because fluency isn't about perfection. It's about connection. It's about progress, practice, and showing up every day. And now, you have the mindset, the method, and the daily plan. You're not just learning English anymore. You're living it. Let's speak together, one sentence at a time.